I want to hope everybody's keeping well. So, a bit of fortunate news to talk about, and I talked about it already. It's to do with Bank of Ireland branches in Cavan and in Monaghan and in different parts of the country. They're closing down a lot of banks from October the 8th, and it's very unfortunate. And it's obviously very unfortunate for rural counties, Cavan, Monaghan, counties outside. So, I'm going to read this for Northern Sound and leave a link in the description. So, basically, what the Bank of Ireland spokesman basically said to Northern Sound today, that the say post office is less than 500 meters away from where these banks are closing. But it's not the point. People will lose their job. These people are going to be made redundant. These banks. So in Ava, Couture, and Kingscourt, for example, and then there's three. I can't remember the three in Monaghan, Casablaney, Clonus, and just two. Sorry. So yeah, five local banks. Yeah. Sorry, I can't read. But yeah, they say there's a post office nearby. But take, for example, in Couture, that employs obviously a good few people. It's not the bank is, I know where the bank is. The post office is in Couture. It's easy enough. It's manoeuvrable enough. Couture is manoeuvrable enough because it is a town. But obviously a few people are employed there. And obviously the post office is basically the side of the road of the bank, which is okay. But in Ava, there's some places, because Ava is really in the middle of nowhere too. In County Cavan, it's a very rural town. It's not a big town. Couture and Kingscourt are big towns in Cavan. The big towns classified as big towns. Ava is very small town. It's a very rural town. And obviously they probably have local jobs there. And obviously it's a big impact on the local community, especially in older people. They want to go to the bank maybe. And it's not easy. And again, they have to realise that some people don't have a car. Some people can't afford a car. And they have to realise this because again, public transport is again, and it's another blow to rural Ireland too. Because we see it always in the big cities and the towns. Obviously, the one in Cavan town will close because it's the main one. But it's a shame because these are rural towns. Couture, they're not big towns, not as big as they used to be. Couture used to be a bustling town when I was growing up. We used to go to Couture every once in a while. We visited the graves up. We have a few people that were related to us in the graves up in Couture. And we go up. We say a few prayers. We go to the shops and maybe go for a bit of grub. This lovely cafe near. Super fine there. The kids, I can't name but it's a lovely cafe. It's a beautiful cafe. If you ever get a chance, please go to it. It's good custom, great support of local jobs and everything. So please do go to that thing too. But you could see when I was growing up, when I was in 2006, 2007, before the recession. A lot more shops, very bustly Couture was, and then obviously when the crash hit, basically everything really died around Couture. It just fully just went downhill. But this is the thing we need to understand, that these places on rural Ireland, Casablaney, Clonus too, there's not much left in Clonus. Clonus is kind of really all gone altogether. There's very little in Clonus left. Again, we see this with the rural towns, they're becoming vacant. Or sooner or later the post offices will go, and that's my fear. And I echoed this fear with many county councillors, particularly in Couture and Kingscourt. The post office again, it's in the Superfly in Couture, the post office. The one in Kingscourt I'm not too familiar with, but I know I don't think there's one in Alpha as far as I remember. But this is the thing. It's losing jobs. It is losing jobs. They were there for a long time, and obviously it was used in the community, within the local community, and obviously it will be difficult for them when they don't have it. But as this is less than 500 meters away. But again, you have to understand this, that it is in rural Ireland. And that's the thing here. I know people might be saying, wasn't making a big deal about it, but it is in rural Ireland. And rural Ireland really has lost a lot. We've seen Gala stations close. We've seen post office being taken away, banks. We've seen fire stations being taken away. We've seen HSC doctors being taken away. We've seen everything being taken away out of rural Ireland, rural towns and rural villages, basically leaving them for nothing. Like as I say, Couture used to be a bustling town. The Gala station used to be open full time there. Now it's only open a few times a week to sign passports and X, Y, and Z. Used to be open full time a week. I remember when the Gala station was fully open. And then obviously the big post office used to be a huge big post office in Couture, and obviously that's not open now. But again, it used to be such a busy town. And basically it's just basically on its knees now. It's not the town it used to be. Let's put it that way. But maybe someday, please God, we can get local businesses back open there. And all the shop fronts that are empty there we can get back in action. Hopefully, please God, we find a way to do it. But yeah, I just wanted to say again, it's a shame to see this happen. It really, really is. No, take care, everybody.